Welcome to Arcania Academy. In this video, we'll be telling you about various selection methods that are commonly used in AutoCAD. There are many methods that are used for selection in AutoCAD, but most commonly we use 11 kinds of methods. So, starting with the first one, the first method is clicking. We just need to click and select the object. So here you can see that I'm just clicking and selecting the object. So this is my first method, that is clicking. This method is suitable only if I have to select a handful of objects. It is not recommended for complex drawings. Second, we have the rectangular selection. Now rectangular selection method is of two types. First is your window selection and second is your cross selection. So starting with the first one, we have window selection type rectangular selection. So how do we proceed with it? Left click your mouse on the screen and drag your mouse towards the right side. You can see the blue rectangle coming here. Whatever objects it covers, they will be selected in your drawing. So let's apply it on our drawing. Second type of rectangular selection, we have cross selection method. So how do we do it? Again, click, and this time we have to drag our mouse towards the left. So you can see it is selecting all the objects. So have you noted the difference here that we have in both kinds of rectangular selection? Let me explain you the difference between the two with two simple figures here. I will draw a rectangle and a circle, again a circle. Okay, first one was window selection, where we click now and release the mouse button and drag our mouse towards the right side. Here only those objects will be selected that are coming under this blue rectangle completely. For example, now if I extend my rectangle to this circle and rectangle down there, it will not select these objects because they are not completely under this rectangle. And on the other hand, if I click and drag it towards the right side, here our cross selection method starts. Even if a small portion is covered under this rectangle, the objects will be selected. So you can see here we don't need to cover the full rectangle, we just need to cover a part of the object and the whole object will be selected. Whereas it is not the same with your blue rectangle. So these were your rectangular selection methods. So next we have select similar. Now in select similar, only those objects are selected that have similar properties and also they are under the same layer. For example, in this drawing, let us try this with the text. So this text, it is under your layer text 2. Now I have selected this by clicking and now I need to select all the other text. So what will I do? I will just click and then right click here, then we have option here select similar. I'll click here and you can see all the text are selected. Now I can apply any command here. For example, this is the copy command and I have all the text copied. Coming to the next kind of selection method, we have filter. The command for this is Fi. You can see here filter and then enter. So the dialog box appears and here we select what kind of objects we need to filter. For example, if I select line and I have to do add to list, so and then apply. Then I have to select my portion where I have to apply this filter command. For example, if I apply this command to my half of the drawing here and then press enter, so all the lines are selected here. So if I copy it, it will become more clear. So here you can see only lines are selected. whether they are straight or diagonal, irrespective of the layer or the properties they have, all the lines are selected. So this was filter command. So our next command is last. Now what is this last command? It will select your previously or your last created objects. For example, if I create here a rectangle, okay, and then I apply select and then last. So my last object is selected, my last created object is selected, or my previously created object is selected. Next we have the previous command. Let us try this command in this portion here. I'm selecting these objects and then I'm moving them like this. Okay, so now I again want to apply some changes to my previously selected objects. So how can I select what I selected previously? Again select and then previous. So whatever I had selected previously, they will be selected and then enter. Now I can apply my any function to these objects. Next we have the fence command. Select and then fence. So it says specify the first point of the fence and then your next point. So you can see here whatever objects this fence line will cross, they all will be selected. For example, you can see here all the grid lines, everything is getting selected. If I am crossing this rectangle, only this rectangle is getting selected. Now if I move over your circles, then this circle is also getting selected. So this was my fence command, and I can extend it to n number of lines and then press enter. So my all objects will be selected that are covered under that fence line. Next we have W polygon. W polygon is window polygon. It is similar to the window selection that we covered under the rectangular selection part. In the rectangular selection, we just clicked and dragged. So all the objects that are coming under this rectangle were selected. Now here in W polygon, we click and hold the mouse and then drag. So you can see here I have this irregular selection. I can select whatever I want in this irregular manner like this. So this is my W polygon. So my objects are selected. Next we have cross polygon. It is also similar to rectangular selection cross selection method. In this method, we click and hold the mouse button and drag it towards the left. And here you can see a green polygon is coming here, and whatever it is covering, that objects are being selected and then release. So you can see here these objects are selected.